Hey friends, welcome in. Happy Sunday if you're watching this the day it's posted. How's everybody doing? We're here today with a timeless Aquarius reading. So whenever you're getting this, if it resonates, it's for you. If it doesn't resonate, leave it behind. All right, we're gonna start out with the archetype, the wild unknown archetype. I'm going to pull one of these. We're gonna save it till the end just to kind of hopefully tie up any loose ends. I'm gonna leave it face down. Can I get one card, please, Spirit, for the Aquarius Collective? All right, so we have that out. We'll save that for the end. If you're interested in staying around for it, please do. If not, no worries. Trust that you got everything that you needed. All right, we are gonna pull a couple of these oracle cards. What are we using today? The Sacred Forest Oracle today. I love this deck. All right, let's see what we need to know for Aquarius. Heading into this week, what Aquarius needs to know right now. Thank you. Okay, so we're starting off with Thicket of Thorns with uncertainty and the Bluebell Fairy with gratitude. And I feel like that's an important dichotomy that's showing up here, and it has been kind of showing up throughout the readings the past few weeks, is this idea of us being grateful even in times of uncertainty, even in times where things are getting rough. And on the bottom of the deck here we have Forest Temple with enlightenment. So I feel like some of us are reaching a stage, a part of our journey where we're learning to be grateful for both the good and the bad, because we're realizing that one cannot exist without the other. As hard as it might be, it's important to be grateful even for the crappy stuff, you know? All right, let's hop in with we're using the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. I'll just show it to you guys because every time I use this deck, I feel like somebody asks, oh, what tarot deck is that? I don't have any links or anything, but if you guys are interested, I think I got it off Amazon, either that or Barnes & Noble. All right, and I apologize if you guys can hear my dishwasher going. I didn't think it was too loud for me to tape, but tape, oh my God, I'm showing my age. Record. All right, for Aquarius, what do we need to know about this uncertainty and this gratitude? Interesting. We're starting out with Justice. Okay, this card kept showing up throughout the pre-shuffle before I turned the camera on. So there's this idea of us balancing things out. There's this idea of us recognizing that there is a moral right and wrong that is greater than any of us and our opinions, and that inevitably the scales will be balanced and justice will be served. We have the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So you guys definitely could have been going through a period of needing to really rely on your own resiliency. And now we're kind of in this waiting period, waiting to see, you know, are the scales going to balance? Is this going to turn out for the best? And yes, it will. It always does. Even if it doesn't turn out the way we wanted it to, things will ultimately turn out the best for everybody involved. And I know that's not an easy pill to swallow. I know it hasn't been in my life, but it's true. So what do we need to know about this, Spirit? What's being balanced out here? We have the Six of Cups coming out. Wow, and the Ten of Wands. So this could be a situation that has been ongoing. This could be a situation stemming even back into your childhood. Maybe something that occurred has made you uncertain in some aspect of yourself. Maybe somebody did you wrong way back when, but you've been carrying this. Whatever this is that we're waiting on justice for, you've been carrying this weight for a long, long time. And Spirit's kind of letting you know that it's okay to let this go. It's okay to not allow this to become, not allow whatever this was that happened to you negatively to become a major aspect of who you are. Because whatever this was, it wasn't your fault. Whatever this was, this happened to you when you were unable to really make decisions for yourself. Alternatively, for some of you, if this wasn't something stemming from your childhood, this could be some type of relationship where you were emotionally connected to another person in the past, and maybe we're not sure where things are standing right now. What do we need to know about gratitude? The Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords can speak to deceit. It can also speak to us taking what we need and leaving the rest behind. So maybe somebody did do you wrong, but there's a piece of what happened in this scenario that's going to be important for you to come in and pick up, to take as a lesson from this situation. I'm seeing the Hierophant. This could have had something to do with your value systems or somebody that you looked up to as like a mentor in your life, doing you dirty. But if you look, we have these two swords on the ground. So they didn't run off with all of who you are. But there is a piece of you, and I feel like we said this in the last reading, there's a piece of you that you need to go back and reclaim. There's something that through this situation, this emotional situation with this other party, was lost. Maybe you're uncertain on how to get this back. What's our guidance, Spirit? Okay. Why the Five of Cups? Okay. So we have the Five of Cups and Strength coming out. Why is this happening? It's happening to show you the true depths of your inner strength, the true depths of who you are, your ability to take that negative aspect of this situation and turn it into something that you can be grateful for. So this is us finally, and I swear I feel like I said this in the last reading, which was probably 3 or 4 days ago now. This is us finally stepping out of this laser focus on the negative that occurred and us remembering that, again, there's a piece of something there for us to take that we should be grateful for. And maybe we're just not seeing it yet. If you look at both of these cards, the Seven of Swords, there's 2 swords left on the floor. The Five of Cups, he's crying over the 3 cups, but he has 2 cups still standing. So there's still a major piece here that our focus just hasn't been on. And with the Strength card coming out and the Justice card coming out, this is a shift in our focus. This is a shift to, instead of ruminating on the negative that has occurred, this is us both mentally and emotionally picking ourselves up and saying, there's a piece in this that I need to be grateful for. There's a piece in this that I haven't seen before, or maybe we weren't healed enough to recognize before. And now Spirit's coming through and saying, now's the time. It's like you don't know your own inner strength, and it's time to give yourself credit for how strong you are. Yeah, look at this. We have Temperance, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So again, this idea, this kind of string running through this of us needing to find the balance between the bad and the good, and then finally it's like this wall breaks down. This wall that has been holding us back for so long finally begins to crumble once we're able to balance out these aspects. Instead of just focusing on the bad or just focusing on the good, we're finding this happy medium. We're taking the lesson and leaving the rest behind. And it's interesting. I said that at the beginning. I said, if it doesn't resonate, leave it behind. I don't typically say that at the beginning of readings, but there you go. Let's pull one more card and then we're going to flip over the archetype, the Page of Wands. You guys are stepping into something new. There's going to be a decision that has to be made. Alternatively, Spirit's asking you to lower your guard a little bit, to be able to look into something, to be able to give yourself the grace to have the excitement for something new. Instead of immediately assuming things are going to go negatively, to have this kind of childlike quality of being able to look past, you know, the bad that could potentially happen, and instead focus and allow ourselves to be excited about the next step, excited about what we're going to create next in this life. All right, friends, let's turn over the archetype card. And we have 26, the comic. What a cute little picture. Let's go ahead and read what this has to say. The comic. The Joker, the Clown, the Fool. Very interesting, the Fool. That archetype is running through this situation. It's kind of like taking a step into the unknown, not holding on to these things that cause us pain, but also make us feel comfortable, because that's what we're used to, if that makes sense. The comic carries a remedy for all that ails this world. Amid the deepest pain and suffering, there is always the potential to lift up and out of the darkness through laughter. Though dismissed by some as lowbrow or unsophisticated, this archetype actually has a highly advanced mind. As humor requires one to see, quote unquote, see the situation from afar rather than to be swept away by the drama, the comic sees and accepts the messiness of life, using it as material to be mixed and shaped into a potion to soothe the stressed and serious mind. They literally lighten us up. Thus, within the comic is usually the sage or the magician, working healing magic upon any audience who will lend an ear. The comic may be the archetype that heals the deep division in our world, one pun at a time. So guys, this really did, thank you Spirit, this really did tie it up quite nicely. So it's us taking these negative things that have happened to us, being able to utilize them to find our way back to happiness, to find our way back to feeling whole. All right, my friends, that's where we're going to leave it at today. I truly hope this resonates with you guys. I hope this brings some level of clarity or confirmation for you. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me. I love you guys. I hope you're all doing well, and I will speak to you again soon.